Hi everybody, how y'all doing today? So today we're going to read Fantastic Four number 64. This was published in July of 1967. Fantastic Four, the world's greatest comic magazine. The Century Sinister. How can the fabulous vacationing FF survive the deadly attack of the Century Sinister? Another majestic, mind-expanding Marvel masterwork. Powerfully produced by the proudest names in all of comicdom. Stan the Man Lee and Jack King Kirby. Invincibly inked by Jovial Joe Sinnott. Lethargically lettered by Adorable Artie Simic. Good work, Ben. By removing that power core, no creature from the negative zone will ever again be able to enter our world through the open barrier door. We suspect that Reed Richards is referring to the invader named Blastar, whom the FF dramatically defeated last-ish. Remember? Sure you do. Stalwart Stan.
Do you always have to get on a blasted talking kick every time I'm holding something?
Sue! What is it, dear? What's wrong?
Do you realize that you two have been working for over a week without rest? Maybe it's your idea of a great way to enjoy this lovely spring weather, but it isn't mine.
For crying out loud, Sue! Use your head for a change. How could we get any rest? How could we relax for a minute, so long as danger threatened? As leader of this temperamental team, I've got to do my job, no matter what.
That's it, Mr. Richards. Yell at me. Act like a typical husband. You might as well put a huge billboard up on Times Square announcing that the honeymoon is over. You never talked to me like this before we were married.
I'm sorry, Sue darling. You know I wouldn't hurt you for the world. I guess you're right. We do need a rest. We've been snapping at each other all week. Now that the barrier door is finally sealed off for good, it's time we all took a vacation.
I don't mean to be a nagging wife, dear. It's just that I can't help worrying about you. I want everything between us to always be as perfect as it's been in the past.
It always will be, honey. I love you more each day.
That sinks it! It's bad enough when you make a human derrick out of me. But if I gotta stand and listen to that yishiny mush any longer, forget it!
Sorry, old friend. I forgot you were there. You can put that down now, Ben. Any place. And start packing, big fella. We're gonna vacation our fool heads off.
I'll find Johnny, Crystal, and Triton, and tell them the news, darling.
I'm taking a back seat here. You two can even pick the spot. But as a mood of growing excitement sweeps through the top stories of the world-famous Baxter Building, an event is occurring halfway around the globe. An event which will be of more than passing interest to all true believers.
I tell you, there's nothing on this island, Professor. Even mosquitoes wouldn't want to be stuck on a crummy, nowhere place like this.
We are not searching for mosquitoes, my friend. We seek something far more wondrous, and I know we shall find it here.
Okay. So long as you pay me for this wild goose chase, I'll string along. But you know something? Any joker who tosses good dough away, searching for something that don't exist, doesn't need a guide. I figure you should have hired a keeper.
Everyone thinks I'm mad, but I'm not. I know we're on the right track. I know there was once an alien civilization which ruled this planet before the dawn of history. And my research proves that it was on this very spot that they landed. It was here that they lived. They called themselves the Kree. And they... Wait! Look! Over there! We found something! It's the spire. The one I read about in the ancient tablets of the Incas. Now, according to the ancient Inca legends, all I need do is point this broken hand of the lost idol at the spire, and it's working. It's starting to glow. Look, it's emitting energy waves. And all this time, I thought you were just a crackpot. Look out! The whole blind hell is cracking up. There's something under it, pushing. It's the secret mechanism, the long-hidden device which will expose the steps leading to the Kree. Quickly, we must enter the vault below before it is sealed again, forever.
Thus, seconds later,
what kind of place is this? Nothing makes any sense. It's just like a whole lot of crazy junk. I don't like it, Professor. Maybe we ought to start heading back.
Head back? When we're on the verge of the greatest discovery of the ages? Don't you realize what you're looking at, man? We are walking where humans never before have trod, viewing artifacts that were never made on Earth.
Suddenly, the two awe-stricken intruders find themselves within a gigantic cavern, such as no mortal men have ever seen before.
I don't get it. What's this? Where are we now?
Incredible as it may seem, we are standing upon the site of a spaceport, one that was already old when the human race was merely entering its infancy.
Then, these are the ruins of ancient spaceships? Yeah, you're right. I can see it now. But where'd they come from? Whose were they?
They belonged to that mysterious, long-dead race known only as the Kree. Wait! What is it? What are you doing? There's something alive there, in the shadows. It's coming towards us. Look at the size of it. It's a monster. I am Intergalactic Century 459. My mission is to protect this base, as I have done for uncountable millenniums. I cannot be harmed. I cannot be deterred from my purpose, for I am a century. Now, I must act under the irrevocable orders of my supreme masters, the Kree. It is their command that no outsiders enter this base. Hence, you must be imprisoned within a shimmering mass of colloidal atoms.
Confusing enough for you? Just wait. This is only the beginning. Anyway, let's head back to FF headquarters and get our show on the road. You pick a spot, Ben, while I call the airlines. Say, hold on, big fella. Is that the most scientific method you can think of?
Nah, I could flip me a coin, but I'm broke right now. Well, here goes nothing. Whatever place the dot lands, that's where we'll go and give the natives a thrill.
What? You've no seats at all? For any outgoing flights? Yes, I know it's the busy season, but they hung up. It's the same at every airline. All booked up.
Well, what do you know? I landed in the South Pacific. Good thing I still got my hula hoop.
Too bad you didn't get someplace that's nearer. The airlines are booked solid, especially on overseas flights. But I don't want to disappoint any of the others.
Reed, I just spoke to Johnny. He and Crystal would prefer to remain in New York. They really haven't had a chance to be alone since they found each other again. And Triton says he'd better remain, also, to look after Lockjaw, while Crystal and Johnny are dating.
That leaves just the three of us, then.
Maybe I better cut out also. You two don't have to play nursemaid to me.
Nonsense, Ben. With Alicia out of town, you'd only get in trouble without us. Besides, you've been waiting for this vacation as eagerly as a kid. The only problem is, I wanted Sue to relax on a jetliner, but we'll have to take our pogo plane instead.
She'll relax all right, Stretcho. You'll talk her to death before we're halfway there.
Thus, a few minutes later, as the FF's famous pogo plane gets its final checkout. I wish you a most pleasant vacation, Mrs. Richards.
Thank you, Triton. I appreciate your helping us with our luggage.
Don't worry about us, sis. You just go and enjoy yourself. You sure earned it. Someone tell Ben we're ready to take off.
He's just finishing a note to Alicia, Mr. Richards. He'll be right there.
And then, at last,
Old Blue-Eyed Benjamin'll handle the controls, so's you kids can hold hands back there. That is, if you can get Stretcho to stop swallowing encyclopedias long enough.
I didn't even let him bring a newspaper this trip, Ben.
Have fun, group. See you in a few days. Don't rush on our account, brother-in-law. I'll activate our sliding roof as soon as you signal for clearance. Have yourselves a blast, partner. And so, the uniquely powerful pogo plane zooms upward, straight for the edge of space, from which it will glide down again, halfway across the globe. Okay, Ben, we've reached our pivotal point, so let her go.
Sheesh. One thing that really bugs me is a backseat pogo driver.
While, many miles below, as the speeding plane plummets downward, since the intruders have awakened me from my sleep of ages, I must follow my prescribed ritual. I must position the unfailing vibro screen in case others may follow. It is done. Now, any others who dare intrude will be hurled to their doom by a blanket of unseen vibrations with which I have covered the isle. Since the vibroscreen is composed of the Kree color spectrum, it will be totally invisible to human eyes until it is too late. Okay, Frantic One, our stage is set, our cast assembled, our prologue ended. So what are we waiting for?
Here we are, kiddies. This is the little hunk of heaven old blue-eyed Benjamin picked for us.
It looks so lovely, Ben. So quiet and restful.
Heads up, both of you. I don't like what I see. Something's registering on the instrument panel. Something strangely ominous. Let me have those controls, Ben. Hold on to Sue. We're in trouble. Big trouble. We're striking some sort of invisible vibration field. It's trying to shake the plane to pieces. It's too late to stop. But if we continue, we're done for.
You summed it up like a living doll, mister. Now tell us what to do about it.
Quick, into your chutes. I'll hold on to the controls as long as possible. Don't just sit there, Ben. Move!
Nuts. You ain't the only cornball hero on this team. You bail out with Susie.
No, none of us must sacrifice ourselves. We've all forgotten the one thing that may save us.
Of course, honey. Your invisible force field. It can act as a buffer, shielding the plane from the deadly vibrations. But even though you've saved the ship, I can't set her down vertically inside your force field. We'll have to take our chances on a horizontal landing.
But the ship wasn't built for horizontal landing. She's designed to come down on our upright takeoff fins.
I know it, darling, but we haven't any choice. I can't straighten her out with your force field around us. And you don't dare remove the field, even for a second. So stand by. Prepare for crash landing.
Don't worry about Susie, pal. I'll cushion her in my arms. She'll be okay. Just stay with it, mister. Stay with it.
Look! On the ground! Just ahead of us! A gigantic statue! No, he's not a statue. He moved!
What is this? Wonder of wonders. An aircraft has penetrated the all-powerful vibroscreen. I must capture the ship in order to learn what manner of beings it may contain. Beings who possess the ability to overcome a weapon of the Kree. The controls are jammed. I'm heading straight for the figure, as though he's actually willing me to strike him. Look at the size of him. He's at least 15 feet tall. But if he can move, why does he stand there? Why doesn't he run for cover? A split second later, the awe-stricken adventurers have their answer.
He ducked under and then caught us like a toy.
I have it.
I don't know what we're up against, Ben, but let's find out.
I order you to halt. I am a sentry. It is my duty to guard.
This area has been designated as a spaceport to be used only by the Kree race. Thus, you are invaders, and as such, it is my duty to repel you in the name of the Kree race.
Okay, Buttercup, you made your point. Now let go of that ship or I'll demolish you. In the name of my ever-loving Aunt Petunia. Uh-oh, there's something opening in his chest. Heads up, Stretcho. It's some kind of blast ray.
Stay back, Ben. I know how to handle this. By wrapping myself around his chest, I'll block any further beams from that ray of his.
Most impressive. This alien world has spawned a strange, new type of beings since my last awakening.
Don't cover all of them up, lover boy. Leave something showing for me to zero in on.
But before the orange-skinned powerhouse can reach his target...
Ugh, he's stronger than I thought.
He wrenched me loose by increasing the pressure of his high-velocity chest weapon.
Can't hang on any longer. This is the last time y'all use that nutty gizmo, Sweet Pea. That'll stop him. With his control panel busted up, he won't be able to... Hey! I don't get it. How come you're still moving? I thought that if I tear up a robot's little pinwheels, it puts the kibosh on him.
Your key words are untranslatable, but I grasp your meaning. I am no mere robot.
I don't care what you are. The only thing that grabs me is... It's clobbering time! Look, Buster, when I belt a guy, I expect him to stay belted. You're trying to give me a complex or something?
It is truly beyond belief. No living being has ever toppled a century before. You have shattered my instrumentation. Now, I must rely on mere strength alone. You have identified me incorrectly. I am no robot. I am a living century, specially created, bred, and trained by the Supreme Kree for the purpose of guarding their far-flung galactic empire. I can never be defeated, for if I face a foe more powerful than I merely increase my strength until I alone am the master. Although never before within my millennia-spanning memory has it been necessary to increase my strength as much as now. Remember, I bear you no malice. I merely do what I was trained to do, what I have been bred to do. A century may not think, a century may not question, a century must only obey. And my orders are, now, as they were then, guard the Kree spaceport and destroy all invaders.
Reed, look! The sentry! He's drowning Ben!
No, I've got to go to him, help him, no matter what the cost. Sue, get to the plane. Use the satellite TV to contact the Torch. Tell him to get here. Every second counts.
I will, darling. But what about you? Shouldn't I help you first? If the thing was powerless against that creature, what can you do to save him?
Just do as I told you, girl, and don't question my orders. This isn't your husband talking. It's Mr. Fantastic, the leader of the world's greatest team. And when the headline writers from coast to coast pinned that name on me, they weren't just whistling Dixie. Hang on, Ben. I'm on my way to you. Fella, just hang on. Swing. Okay, Century, or whatever it is you're called. We didn't ask for this fight, but no one puts the FF down while any one of us is still alive. Don't bother turning now. There won't be time for you to save yourself from me. And if you're still not reading me, maybe this will get the message across. I've got to wrap myself around him. Tighter, tighter, till he falls back into the sea. I did it. It'll take him a few minutes to right himself again. And those minutes should give me the time to find where he dropped Ben. There he is now. But he's so motionless, so still. I've got to reach him. Get him to the surface. Fast. In the name of heaven, I hope I'm not too late.
Meanwhile, halfway around this capricious, calamitous, crazily spinning old globe of ours, it was good of Johnny Storm to teach me to ride his jet cycle. Now I can study the city below me, without myself being the subject of curious stares at every turn. Storm is a worthy youth, else the lovely Crystal would not have lost her heart to him. And what of that worthy youth and the fascinating female whose love he has won? Triton's doing fine on his first solo, Chris. So, I guess we can break contact for a while, huh?
Do you realize, Johnny, that this is the first time in all those long months since we met that we have been alone?
As a matter of fact, that thought did kind of cross my mind. Chris, there's so much I want to say to you. So many things I want you to know.
Sometimes, Johnny, a girl manages to know all those things without a single word ever being said.
Hey, what?
Oh dear, it's Lockjaw! I think he's trying to tell us something, Johnny.
You unmentionable, unmitigated, unromantic, four-legged foulball! If you got something to say, write us a letter next time.
Wait, Johnny! This must be why Lockjaw wanted to alert you. There is something coming in on your video scanner.
Sue! What is it, sis? What's wrong?
Oh, at last! Thank heaven I reached you. We need you, Johnny. We need you desperately.
What happened? Where are you?
In the South Pacific, on the isle that Ben picked at random. There's some terrible danger here. No time to describe it. Perhaps your flame can succeed where we failed.
You heard her, Chris. I can't waste another second. Stay here, honey. Triton will look after you. I've got to prepare Reed's one-man missile.
No, Johnny! There's a faster way. Have you forgotten? Lockjaw. He can take you any place on Earth. As fast as a thought.
Of course. I should have remembered. Let's go, boy. We got a job to do.
Don't just lay there yawning, you oversized, wet-nosed, walking sleeping pill.
Not like that, Johnny. You're upsetting him. Let me do it.
But if we remain with Johnny and Chris much longer, we're apt to miss these new developments in the battle with the Century. So, it's scene-changing time once more. Sue! Ben is still alive, but he's unconscious. Did you reach Johnny? Is he on the way? What is it, darling? Why do you look like that?
Behind you, Reed! It's the Century! He's almost on top of you! There's no time for you to move. It's lucky I reached here when I did. Everything is up to me now.
Now, when the invaders are all together, I can destroy you all. But what new alien enchantment is this? Only the female remains. The others have vanished.
That's it, Reed. Run. Run for safety, while I shield you with my invisible force screen.
So, in some manner you have the ability to bend and to alter light waves. But it cannot save any of your lives.
Why must you fight us? We mean you no harm. If you are stranded here, perhaps we can help you.
I am a Century. I can only obey orders. My orders are destroy. It does not matter whether I can see my victims or not. With but one blow, I will wash this island clean of them all.
He caused a monstrous tidal wave. It's about to inundate the entire isle. There's no place to hide. No place to give us shelter. Reed, it's almost on top of us. What can we do?
It's 100 feet high. Even your force field couldn't withstand the impact of such a blow. I'll stretch my body to the fullest. If you both get behind me, perhaps, in some way, by some miracle.
I feel my strength coming back at last. But this is one time. I'm just as helpless as any crummy Yancey Streeter. Look, that blaze of light near the pogo plane. It's
Johnny with Lockjaw. Crystal's dog brought him here, using its interdimensional spanning power.
But even the Human Torch can't fight a giant tidal wave.
Don't bet on that, Susie. Just watch the kid go. He's burning a deep trench all along the shoreline.
Look, Sue, he did it. The trench saved our lives.
He made it so deep that the water from the tidal wave is gushing right into it, instead of flooding the island.
Torchy, baby, you finally did something right. But now where are you going?
I'm gonna go see who it was you were fighting. Aha! I knew I'd find him. Look, I don't know who or what you are, but give up quietly and save us both a lot of trouble. Wow, he's starting to rip off the whole side of that mountain. If you're aiming to swat me with that thing, you'll have to be a lot faster than that, big man.
Never before have I battled such strange creatures without the aid of my instruments. But I must improvise. I must create my own weapons as the occasion demands. Fashioning the sand beneath my feet into a giant mound may well serve the purpose.
Better luck next time, fella. I've had enough practice battling the Sandman. If you don't remember, shame on you. It was just a few issues ago. Scorekeeper Stan. To be able to dodge any amount of sand that anyone can toss at me. Whoever that joker is, he's too dangerous to take any chances with. I'll keep him on the run, with some beams of multiple laser intensity. Now what? I missed my 15-foot target, but it looks like I hit something under the ground.
Hey, what's going on here? The blasted island's tearing itself apart. Run!
Keep running, while I explain. This isle was once ruled by some powerful alien race called the Kree. They obviously kept their main energy and power supply beneath the earth, where it has remained for all these ages. Now, Johnny's flame managed to reach it, setting off the main engine. Within a short time, this whole island is likely to be blown sky high. And our only chance is to grab Lockjaw and have him get us out of here in time.
Hold it, Sue! A crevice just opened! Ben is falling through! Don't stop for me, Stretcho! Keep going, you hear? There's old Sue and old Matchhead to take care of. Forget it, Ben. We're all getting out together. Well, for your sake, I hope I bounce when I hit bottom. Hey, for the love of Mike! Help! Get us out of here! We're trapped! Look! Our prayers! They have been answered! Sit tight, gents. I'll have you skipping around in the fresh air in no time. Ben, hurry! The island will be blowing up in another few minutes. Yeah. I'm coming.
Seconds later, after the professor and his guide have hastily explained, now it all ties in. It was the professor's exploration that brought the Sentry to life again.
We haven't much time. The island is shuddering, more violently than before.
Now ain't that just Ginger Peachy? And I thought it was something he ate. It can't blow up now. There's so much to learn. If only the Sentry had not awakened. Move it! We gotta stand near Lockjaw, so's he can get the whole kit and caboodle of us out of here before the fireworks start. But we can't let all this priceless evidence of an alien race go up in smoke. It's better than keeping it company, pal. Now come on. If that mutt takes off without us, we're cooked. But what of the Sentry? If we could just take him back. He's the only living proof of the Kree's existence on Earth. It's too late. Too late for anything. Lockjaw's taking us home now. Look, there's the Sentry now, just standing there.
They are gone. For the first time, a Sentry has failed. And now, with destruction all about me, I must pay the penalty. I have not seen nor heard from the Kree for untold ages. Perhaps the supreme race is long since dead, or perhaps they are just departed to return again someday. This is Century 459 making his final report. Outpost 10 will soon be destroyed, but I remain at my post, as a Sentry must, until the end.
Next, the mystery of Alicia. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you all for watching,
and I'll see you guys later.